Good morning to you. This is the Wednesday, April 22nd edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East, and let's start off with a look at the Banner Elk web camera, courtesy of resortcams.com. It's a rather chilly late April morning. The temperature there in Banner Elk at 39 with a light northeasterly wind, and we're not alone there in the mountains with some chilly temperatures. A lot of folks pretty cool this morning. And that follows a beautiful day yesterday. Just picture perfect conditions, a nice day to begin the process of drying things out. So many folks had so much rain over the past several days prior to yesterday. And, again, a lot of folks getting the opportunity to dry things out a bit yesterday with some really nice conditions for Tuesday. Again, it's cool this morning. Temperatures in the 40s in many Piedmont and foothills spots, 38 in Asheville. Boone up to 47. Last hour it was 38 there. 50s up and down the Carolina coast this morning. And winds, not an issue this morning, but it will be a breezy day. More on that in just a moment. Pretty quiet on the radar perspective locally, but you go westward, a decaying area, some showers moving into the mountains of eastern Tennessee. Of greater interest, these couple of batches of some showers here from parts of Ohio into Indiana, and then another area back into the Ozarks region. That is associated with a cold front, which gets here by this evening. Now, ahead of that front, pretty gusty west and southwesterly winds today. Could see some winds gusting in the Piedmont zones, upwards of 30 miles per hour. Higher winds in the mountains. And then we'll say for a lot of the Charlotte and Triad and Triangle zones, 3 to 9 p.m. today, we have the opportunity for some scattered showers with this front. And due to those winds aloft really racing, could be a damaging wind gust or two with just the showers that roll on through the region late today. Here's your regional winds. Again, it's going to be a breezy day out there, and then behind the front, those winds subside and kick around out of the northwest as we go into tonight. So there's your highs today. Another nice day, and it will be warmer than yesterday across the region. Quite breezy, too, as I mentioned as well. Now, we get on into your Thursday, and cooler high pressure begins to build in. Maybe a lingering shower in South Carolina or southeasternmost North Carolina, but most of the region dry tomorrow. And again, it will be a bit of a cooler day. Some 60s returning for highs and a good chunk of North Carolina. And then we get on out into Friday. It looks like a beautiful day. Sunshine for most of the day. And your Friday high temperatures topping out in the upper 60s to mid 70s, depending on where you are across the region. Now, still looks like the weekend will feature some opportunities for some showers, and I'll show you this in more detail in just a moment, but here's the European model perspective. You see some rain opportunities rolling in as the weekend unfolds. We might get away with Saturday night being our wettest stretch of weather. We'll see. But certainly at least a little bit of rain a possibility Saturday and during the day on Sunday, especially during the morning Sunday. So we'll keep adjusting that forecast. All right, let's focus on today, and then we'll move into the later time periods. This is the 4-kilometer high-resolution NAM North American model, and its radar depiction for 6 p.m. today. And you can see that band of some, broken band of some showers moving in. You go 2 hours later, and that's the perspective at 8 p.m. today. The high-resolution rapid refresh, this is its 6 p.m. chart. Same idea. Now, of course, the placement of the showers is a little different, but the bottom line is you see the chance of scattered showers. And like I mentioned earlier, I think 3 to 9 p.m., your window of opportunity to see a few of those showers moving through. There's the GFS representation at 8 p.m. today. That's the shower activity that has occurred up until 8 p.m. Now, the winds. These are the sustained winds on the GFS at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And there are your wind gusts. And you see those brighter shades of green. That's where you're getting up 24, 26, even 30 plus knot wind gusts. And so you're looking at wind gusts 35 plus miles per hour and higher in the mountains. Now we get on out into tomorrow. There's the showers off into South Carolina and Georgia, but really good day in most of North Carolina. Friday, high pressure building down into the region. That'll hold the rain off to the west of us through Friday. Good looking day. And again, Friday morning starts off kind of chilly with that high pressure working in. The GFS going with the idea of a lot of 30s across the Piedmont zones. And I have gone ahead and gone with some upper 30s for your low temperatures around the Triad area and possibly the Charlotte zones too Friday morning. And then highs Friday, I showed you a little earlier in the video, upper 60s to lower 70s in a lot of spots. There's your Friday afternoon chart. We get out to Saturday. Now, this is the GFS perspective, and this is the precipitation Saturday morning until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then there is your Saturday afternoon and early evening precip. Not a lot there. It's not overly heavy at all. But some precipitation chances nonetheless. This is the European representation, and it brings in a little bit more in the way of rain during the day, Saturday, very late in the day. Let's see, find where we were here. All right, now this is going to be Sunday morning and early afternoon's precipitation, and then there's Sunday afternoon and evening. So you see some lingering showers out there across the region on Sunday, and the European, same basic idea, a few lingering showers out there as we go through the day on Sunday. And accordingly, kind of a big spread in temperatures for highs on the GFS model for Sunday. You have some 50s right up near the Virginia border, but upper 70s in some spots near the South Carolina border. And that's just all going to depend on the placement of that front and any lingering areas of showers and clouds for Sunday. Monday looks great. Plenty of sunshine out there. Highs probably low to mid 70s out there for Monday afternoon. And then we get into Tuesday. Look at that low pressure. That's a 983 millibar low over Illinois on the GFS model Tuesday. That spreads some rain in here as we go into Tuesday. So there's the southeast perspective. You see some of that rain moving in during the day Tuesday. And then check this out. This is as the upper level feature begins to move through Wednesday late in the day. Look at that. That's some snow kicking into gear in the mountains on the GFS. And if you think that's a rather extreme solution, check this out. There's the European model. This is valid Wednesday morning. Low pressure forming near the Georgia coast. And then you go 6 hours later, and this is a really cold rain scenario for this time of year. Being indicated on the European model for Wednesday for the Carolinas. In fact, taken at face value, many Piedmont spots in the 40s with rain next Wednesday on the European. But again, I'll show you the differences here in just a moment. And then there you are Wednesday evening of next week. Now, aloft, there's some big differences. That's the European solution as this begins to set up Tuesday morning. Notice those pieces of energy separated. You're beginning to get a cutoff form in the southern plains, whereas the GFS, it's more of a big consolidated trough. A couple of upper lows involved, but it's more of a consolidated trough, and so you don't end up with that radical driving cold rain scenario on the European or rather on the GFS that you do on the European solution. So I've gone with the idea of clouds and some showers later Tuesday into Wednesday, but I've not gone completely in the direction of that extreme European solution, and we'll continue to adjust as always. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.